Assalamualaikum and good morning to Madam Adila. Today, me, Nur Atira bintu Faizal, and my friends, my partner, Madia Sofia, will be presenting about our projects. Firstly, as an introduction, um, in a company, there will be challenges, and a company should be able to locate the source and also admit um, that they are having a problem so that they can avoid the problem to be more serious. So um, industrial and organizational challenges, there are like sevens. A few of it is role specifications, process management, teamwork, innovation, and others. So for role specifications, it can cut productivity, hinder the teamwork, and also makes the leadership to be not aware of um, that person's abilities and unique characteristic. And also for process management, a management must establish norms and regulations, and the manager should collab with a team and take action to develop procedures that make their work easier and more effective. So for teamwork, effective cooperation can make a job easier and enhance productions and income. However, conflicting personality quality can cause teamwork to break down in an organization. So that's all for the introduction. I pass it to the next presenter.
Okay, so hello to Madam Adila. My name is Madiha Sofia, and I'll be talking about the summary of the interview. So, to give a very brief introduction, the interviewee is actually working in an insurance company, and her major department is customer service. She's been working there for 30 years, and she has many experiences in hiring and screening new applicants, and now currently she is a trainer that trains these new workers. So how does the screening process go? So the interviewer said that the first thing first is that they look at their resumes. So that means they have to like screen their resumes, check for any um, of the experiences, and they also mostly values on education level. So that means that no matter what your experience is, they mostly values on education level. So that means they mostly hire those who have degree and above. And also they call their references to make sure that the resumes that they been given is valid. And the next is after the resume viewing, they've been called for an interview. So this interview process is where we see how the applicants actually present themselves, how they communicate with the interviewers, and how they show the knowledge on what the job is all about. So, after the interviewing process, if the candidates are eligible to go to the next step, they will have to do a test. So, this test tests also the knowledge on how they know on how about the job scope that they have, which is in this case is customer service. So that means what about claims and how to handle customer complaints and so on and so forth. And there are many challenges that happens during the hiring process. The first one is, for example, resumes. The interview said that most of the resumes tend to actually lie about their achievements or their education. So they have to like make sure, inspect so that the resumes are valid, the interviews are valid. So the next part is the fact that after the training session, they're supposed to start their work, but Some actually drop out during the training period. So during that time, they have to redo again the screening process, the interviewing, the recruitment process. So that is one of the challenges that they face. Next, okay, so next I will be talking about the factors that need to be considered in employee recruitment in the side of as the employer and also as the applicant. So as an employer, we need to have a clear job description. So when you have a clear job description, for example, on the job scope, job skills, and other things that may need so that the future employees would know on what it is that the job has to offer, whether or not they can use their skills that they have to actually contribute to the company. So, with that, the applicants have more knowledge and also know whether or not they are suitable for the job. The other factors that need to be considered is no discrimination. So there is an anti-discriminatory act in 2010 that is given so the employers should not discriminate against their future employees, such as according to their gender, their age, their sexuality, and many more. So it is also noted that in some studies case shows that a more diverse workplace or work environment shows that the workers have enhanced performance and also have more creativity and innovative ideas that can help to improve or boost the company's reputation. So next is the applicant side. So the first one is the applicants need to have a very clear understanding of the job scope. So it is noted that in Malaysia, most of the applicants are just sending their resumes and do their interviews without actually knowing what it is that the job has to offer. So because of that, they are more likely to just quit halfway, which leads to our second factor, which is having clear goals. So when an employee have a clear goal in mind, for example, like wanting to improve, wanting to have a better position in the company, then they will have a better performance. So with that, um I'll end my presentation and proceed to the next presenter. Thank you.
Okay, so lastly is if I were in charge of hiring new employees for a particular job that I am familiar with, which screening methods would I choose and why? Um, for me, I think that I will use resumes and hiring interviews. Um, I would also use a letter of recommendation because, firstly, for resumes, um, in by using the resumes, we can see their background informations, their skills, their experience, um, and the company will want specific skills for specific jobs, because if we were to hire people but the job and their skills are not aligned, as I said in the introduction, it will cause some hindering the teamwork and the jobs. So it is better to use a resume, and also the hiring interviews, so that we can know more, because sometimes people can like wrote in the resume, but they maybe can not enough to improve, not to improve, to show the evidence of what they did based on what they wrote in their resumes, and also letter of recommendation, because for some company that is in a similar job, like maybe in a customer service area or like F&B area, there will be a suitable letter of recommendation from the past company that make our company to hire the persons, because they have shown an evidence that they are very compatible with the jobs. So that's all from us. Thank you.